Ladies and gentlemen, WWE takes another misstep in the Roman Reigns Brock Lesnar storyline. Let me explain myself here. Oh man, right when I thought it couldn't get any worse, Roman had some good fire out there tonight, but let me explain. Kurt Angle comes out, he lets us know that Brock Lesnar will not be here tonight, travel reasons, whatever. He's not gonna be here tonight. Not surprised in the least. They're keeping up with this storyline for whatever reason, but Roman Reigns comes down to ringside. Like I told y'all before, Roman Reigns wouldn't have anything left to say if they stayed with the storyline. He didn't have anything left to say as it pertained to Brock Lesnar. He had nothing else left to say. Brock Lesnar wasn't there. He said he wasn't there. He said all these other things that he had been saying. But then they took another turn into the storyline, and this was one of the more hilarious lines in my wrestling history. Roman Reigns said that Brock was Vince's boy. Brock is Vince's boy. The irony. We were just talking a few weeks ago about how great it was Roman Reigns called out Brock because it was the truth than what he said. Where was the truth to that? You mean Brock is Vince's boy, not Roman? I mean, come on. I mean, he brought up some good points as to why, if certain wrestlers would have missed, there would have been consequences for them. And that's true in all, but here's where they took another misstep, a big one. They had Roman Reigns go to the back and rough up Vince McMahon. Now, they're trying to get Roman Reigns over as a face. Vince McMahon, the crowd loves Vince McMahon. Until he gives him a reason not to. If he cuts a heel promo, then they don't love him. But they love Vince McMahon. Why would you have Roman Reigns come out and rough up Vince McMahon? The crowd started booing for that. And then, to top it all off, we come off a commercial break. Vince McMahon comes out of his locker room, talks about Roman Reigns, talks about how he had to know his role and shut his mouth. And he talked about Brock Lesnar. Talking about how Brock Lesnar didn't love the WWE Universe. They are just trying every single thing to deteriorate Brock Lesnar and just get Roman Reigns over. They're trying everything. But here's the funny part in all of this. At the end of the interview, he said, with Renee Young, he said that Roman Reigns was temporarily suspended. The crowd roared. The place just blew off. The roof just blew off of the dome. Just blew off. Crowd roared. And this is just quite funny because even looking back to the line where Roman said that Brock was Vince's boy. Last week I heard a lot of people saying that when Paul Heyman talked about a champion having to be there every week, they were all over Paul Heyman talking about, well, Brock's not there every week. But when Roman says that Brock is Vince's boy, there's crickets. Nobody is talking about the fact that, of course, Roman is the chosen one. What is he talking about? That makes no sense. And like I've been saying from the start, this is all going to backfire when it comes to WrestleMania. 80,000 strong. Like, I don't know what WWE's thinking is. Do they think when we get to WrestleMania, do they think like, oh, okay, the smart crowd is just going to start cheering Roman Reigns? No. They're going to boo Roman Reigns. And to top it all off, whatever crowd in this build that gets to see Brock Lesnar, they've been holding off Brock Lesnar. The crowd gets mad, holding off Brock Lesnar. And guess what? Brock Lesnar has to show up eventually. When that guitar riff hits, the crowd is going to blow up because they are the crowd that got to see Brock Lesnar. WWE is indirectly building this up in the wrong way because whoever gets to see Brock Lesnar, they are going to go wild. And when he puts his hands on Roman Reigns, they're even going to go wilder. So I don't get it. I mean, of course I get it, but it's just not going to work when it comes to WrestleMania. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of the storyline, what you thought of the promo, and what do you think overall heading into WrestleMania.